Okay, so in this video clip, we're going to take a look at styles. So unlike themes, you can apply just defined style to small number of widgets only, depending on characteristics or purpose of the widget. So we have one text edit, right? But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 text view. But left hand side of text views, the purpose of the left hand side text view is showing the is like for label, and the text view located center is for showing calculated percent or tip or total or bill per person. So even if you have the same text view here and here and here, we have different purpose. Okay, so let's see some attributes of text view. These text views, text size 20, and this one is also 20 as well. So, well, as you can see, I think it's the same color and same font size applied, except for those font in these labels is bold, but I think, well, I don't have any bold here, so I'm going to make some distinctive feature for two different purpose of text label, and I'm going to show you how to apply a style to different group of text label. So to make to define styles, we have to go to styles here. Okay. Okay, so because the font, my resolution is too large, let me increase the size of font. Let me zoom in my screen. Okay, so all right. Okay, much better. So what I'm going to do is make font size for these text label as 30, and I will make font size of these text labels 10. Right, and without style, what I can do is modifying their font size one by one. For instance, choose text label and 10 and 10 like this. But I think 10 is too small. So let me make those two as 15. Okay. And 15. So we have a limited number of text widgets, but what if you have lots of widgets? You can't. It is still possible to modify its attribute one by one, but it may take some time. So to avoid this, and sometimes you may have a mistake. If you modify some widgets, then your interface your app will be slightly weird. And to avoid mistake as well, it's better to apply style and it's define a style or styles, and apply the styles to your widgets. To define styles, okay, you can go to styles here and you can define styles, right? And what I want to do is text view, okay, and unlike themes for app, you have to define items within the tag in styles. Alright, what I can do is define item, right? Item Android ABS text to, oh no, not this one. What I want to do is auto text helper, text size. Okay, text size. All right, and 15, 25. I think, yeah, 25. So what I want to do is I want to make those font size at 25 and want to make font size for this text level as 15. So I will define 25 first for text view, and this text size, the font size will be applied to those text label, right? So it have to be 25 like this. Okay, with the slightly bigger than font size for text label. Alright, so if you once you define new style with item, you can apply this text style into here. Alright, so you can apply and let me choose this one and go to style. Right, you can choose text view. Okay, I'm going to copy the name of style and go back to interface and widget text view. I should have here, but I don't. Well, I think it's not compiled yet. In that case, go to text mode and choose, what's the name of this one? Bill amount edit text. Oh, here with amount edit text. So because the style is not no style is defined here, the text edit text widget use default style. So what I can do is Android parent equals not this one. Tag is style. Style equals style text view. That's how to apply new style. So right now I only have font size here. You can make you can apply different attributes such as bold font or alignment or height or color, something like this. But well, right now I think the black color looks fine, so I don't I'm not going to modify any I'm not going to modify any other attribute except for font size. So having style here in edit view, I should be able to see that default font size at 25, although I don't see anything here, but this is a 25, right? And let me check. Let me apply tip text view with new text style, right? And the name of the text is tip text view. Okay, tip text view, tip text to view here. Alright, I'm going to apply style equals style text view. Alright, unlike this text view, this text has fixed font size, right? And those two text view apply with newly defined style, but this one has fixed font size. And I'm going to compare if the font size of these three text edit text and text view are same or not. Alright, so I need to wait until the app is deployed to virtual machine. Right, 25. Text view. It's strange. The reason is, looks like that two fonts is smaller than this one. I think that is not applied. That new text view is not applied yet. Let me find the reason. Okay, 25. All right. Text view. Okay, font text size. Text size. I think this is correct. 25. I don't see any issue in styles, but I think there should be some issue here. Oh, strange. Why the text size not applied yet? Maybe okay, I find the reason why I modify font size to show default font size or this text level. Text size 20 is added in the tag, so even if we choose style, it overrides the style. I mean, if you don't have font size, then you'll see the font size increase, right? And as long as you have the font size in text label, fixed font size will override any text style. So what you have to do is, if you may not have, or you may have, if you have font size, you have to remove. Otherwise, new style will not be applied. Okay, so let me delete font size, every font size here. Okay, 20, no. All right, and what I delete for text size. I'm going to search text size. Okay. Okay, so I don't have any text size. So right, it's strange. Well, anyway, edit text. All right, I need to if I just delete text size I could find every widget is disappeared. Actually, this widget is not disappeared, but because text size is not defined, the size of the widgets will be 0. Looks like hidden. So what I will do is I'm going to just apply the text style and equals style equals text view, and then I need to delete, after applying the style, I need to delete text size. All right, let's see this one. So now the text font size of this edit text is 25, and I'm going to fix text size for this widget with 25 to compare if the font size or styles apply to the other widgets, right? Style Alright, I'm going to replace this part, and then you will see this one is not this one. Well, I modified the text button. Right, text label button. I need to modify this one. Okay, if I modify with new style, you'll see the font size increased, right? And I will modify the next text label, text view. Okay. All right, it's increased. I think I modified this one. No, this one, text view, is increased from 20 to 25. So like this, you can apply new style to text label or text view. And what I want to do is define another style for text label, and font size for text label will be decreased from 20 to 15. The default font size is 20, but I want to have smaller font size. So what I want to do is going back to style and so you can define a totally new style, or you can override. User defined styles. For instance, if you want to make slightly different interface, such as I don't want a bold font for percent or text or total, but what if you want to bold for per percent or total? You have to, there's a way you can define totally new style, or you can leverage existing user defined style. This is called overriding. Okay, so in that case, the name of text view is total text view, and this is not bold yet, right? So I want to total and per person is bold. So what I want to do is we can define text style and very well. No, that's normal way. Okay, style bold like this. Or if you don't like to modify one by one, you have to define styles. Okay, the way to define styles is here. I'm going to go back to style and style name, label, text to output. Okay. Parent. Styles. Text view. Okay. Alright, so by determining its parent, which is text view, you can override text size, which is 25. But what you only need to do is item name equals let me see, bold. Let me find bold. Android. I think it's an Android. Android text style equals bold. Okay, so because text output override inherited from text view, which is defined here, it has 25. Its characteristic is 25 and bold, right? And then what I will do is apply text output to two widgets. Okay, so two, which is in other words total text view and per person text view. All right, and let me go to total text view. Total text view is here, right? And if I apply text output instead of text view, bold style text style will be applied. And let's see, per person text view, per person text view here. Okay, so let me delete style equals text output here. Okay, I don't have bold attribute or font size, but as long as I have defined style here, this text view will, font size of this text view will be 25 and text style will be bold. Okay, so see, it's bold color, right? So this is another way to inherit from predefined user style, or another way to define define new style with inheritance is, okay, let me go back to it's defined in page 10. So by determining its parent, you can have totally different name of text, totally different name of style. You can make bold, you can rename bold 25 or like this. In that case, you have to modify determine the style in your interface. But with it is there's another way to define children style name. In that case, you don't need to determine the parents. Okay, but text view, if you name your style like this, text view dot output, by having style name prior to your children name. You don't need to define parent, right? This is really nice. Item text style is bold. Okay, so I have same attribute, although the names are different. Text output and text view dot output, right? And what I will do is the way of defining children styles are different. If you have parent style name prior to your children name, just new style name, you don't need to define parent. But if you have different style name, you have to determine who are the parent, which is the parent of your new style. All right, let me go back to activity interface, and I will the style of text total view is still text output, but I'm going to choose a different, which is new style for this one, right? Per person text view. All right, I'm going to choose text view dot output. Right, let's see any difference. I don't see any difference, right? Still is 25 is 25 in bold, and the name style is different. Text view dot output and text view dot output, and that style for total text view is text output. Okay, so there's a way to, that's the reason why this is how to define new style, or how to define children's style, and how to apply the style to your widget. I haven't picked a style for the other widgets like this, but still it is possible, right? So if you, what I want to do is define new style for text label with 15 font size and still bold to apply the style to your text labels. Okay, you can test it by yourself. All right, this is all about the second part of our chapter 7, and I hope you guys will enjoy my video clip. And because the reason I make a short video clip, although I think it's not too short, but it is almost less 30 minutes. Anyway, the reason I make the short video clip is I don't want you guys to forget the content, and I just want to point some important aspects. But it doesn't mean that is the only one that I want to explain. There's a lot of useful information in the textbook and PowerPoint slides as well. So I just want to point some important aspect, and I hope you guys practice by yourself. All right, and I don't want to forget the important aspect of chapter 7. All right, so I haven't turned the blue light on yet, so that is why I hope you guys remember everything I explained, and I hope you guys practice by yourself. All right, and thank you for watching video clip, and I will see you on the next video clip.